friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking specifically into a no contact and or separation situation. Have they moved on? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Stained Glass Tarot, and pile number two is the Pulp Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is general reading, take what resonates, leave the rest. And when piles messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Stained Glass Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, specifically for no contact and or separation situation, has your person moved on? Alright, let's give it a go. Has pile one's person some additional information, please? Some clarifiers, please. Alrighty, pile one, let's see what we have here, alright? So we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. Hold on. Sorry, this is the Eight of Swords. Funny, I said Three of Swords. We have the Six of Swords, we have the Tower, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Page of Swords. All right, first off, right off the bat, I know that you're probably expecting an answer, so the answer is no. Your person has definitely not moved on, all right? There's a lot of additional information that's coming through, but give me a few seconds. I'm just gonna get your oracle cards as well, all right? So this one is the throat chakra. We have transmutation. Okay, throat chakra. This one is clean it up. Minerva. Alexandrite. And insecurity. Okay. All right, first off, very, very big energies coming through. No, your person has not moved on, all right? I think that your person has denied it for quite some time. I think that they've denied their feelings for quite some time. It's come to a point where they can no longer deny it. I would not be surprised if there are external circumstances going on in your person's life where it's taught them that they cannot deny their feelings for you, or there could be a breakdown in your person's thought processes about this connection, their ego as well, coming through, where your person thought, okay, they had all the time in the world to decide or to choose this connection, and then now they're realizing that they don't have that kind of time and they need to make a decision. They need to come back, and if they want to come back now, or if they want this connection, then they have to come back now. I think that your person first off, very, very big energies coming through, all right? The second is that your person is accepting those feelings. With the Ace of Cups coming out with the Page of Swords, they're accepting the big feelings that they have about this connection. They denied it for quite some time. For quite some time, I don't think that your person wanted to share with you, wanted to tell you. This person could have distracted themselves with other aspects of their life. You could also have kind of seen this person projecting a very, very different image as well. Maybe on social media, this person could have portrayed themselves as very, very happy, very, like everything's going to go amazing in their life, that kind of energy. But no, deep down, I think that this person was breaking within, and I don't think that your person understood how much of their happiness depended on this connection until there was a complete breakdown of this connection. This no contact could have been going on for quite some time. So when the no contact started out, it looks like your person was in a lot of denial. But now that there has been a lot of time that has passed in this no contact, it's kind of hitting them that you're not coming back, or that this is it, you know, there's not going to be a revival of this. So you may have stopped putting in efforts, you may have completely withdrawn your energy, or you could have even moved on to another person, another relationship. For some of you, I am seeing that you could have even gotten married in the time of the no contact between the two of you. That is also coming through. Whatever it is, it's a pretty big revelation on your person's end. So that could have been a big step in your life that could have led to a breakdown of their thought process that there was always going to be a chance in this connection. So that's why I'm also getting like marriage on your end, or you could have moved on to enter a significant relationship. Whatever it is, your person thought they had time to come in. They thought that this option was always going to be open to them, but it's not anymore. And it seems to be very, very clear. And that has hit them so hard. And now they realize that they want to come back in. They want to give this a try. They want long-term stability and commitment. For some of you, maybe it's too late. For others of you, maybe, you know, you could be convinced if your person were to align to an energy where it matches what you deserve. Take that as it resonates for your situation, but your person's thinking a lot about long-term stability, about commitment. I think that your person might also be changing their own ideas of what they wished for their life. So maybe this person never thought of settling down, didn't really think about commitment or being in a relationship, but now these are all thoughts that your person is having, and very, very solid thoughts as well. There's also, you know, with Clean It Up coming through, I think that there is a complete transformation in this person's life, and I think that there might have been other aspects of their life that they need to let go in order to show up as someone who values long-term stability, long-term commitment, someone who you can rely on, you know, someone who wants to provide. The King of Pentacles is like long-term commitment energy. It's like settling down kind of energy, and that's like a very, very ideal partner kind of energy coming through. And so I think that there might be other aspects of your person's life, or even behavioral patterns within them that they are actually kind of removing, you know, kind of taking it out of their life so that they can be this stable presence. So a lot of I mean, there's no other way to put it other than clean it up. And I feel like this was a very intuitive pull for your person. This person might not even know that you've moved on or that you're with someone else, but I think that there was just like this deep internal pull within them that made them feel, okay, well, this is it, you know, this was the last chance and I blew it, or there is no way for me to come back, or that this connection is not going to revive itself unless I step into stable energies. And so I think that there is also a lot of transformation that is going on within your person at this point in time. It does look like fast moving energy. I gotta tell you, Pal One, very, very fast moving energy. And I feel like the reason why it's fast moving is because your person is very, very sure on their end what they want in their life. At one point they weren't, but today they are. I would expect communication from this person, and it looks like 3D communication. You know, with the throat chakra coming out as well as the Page of Swords, I would expect this person to come in and at least tell you. Or for some of you, it could be, how do I say this? It wouldn't be a very long emotional message, but it will be emotional. You know, there will be emotions attached to it. For others of you, it could be a brief check-in, but they say something that is, or that has deeper meaning. That kind of energy is coming through with your person at this point in time. So I would expect this person to reach out. I don't know where you are at, but this person seems intent on coming to you because it looks like they've gotten their life sorted out. Whatever it is that was holding them back, their thoughts, their own, you know, limiting beliefs about long-term settling, and even their own version of how they wanted their life to turn out. All of that's shifted, very, very grounded energies. And whatever breakdown has happened with their thought process, it seems to be pretty big and significant, which is why the energy of them coming through and coming forward to talk to you, to let you know what's on their mind is very, very strong. And, you know, even with the throat chakra, I keep going to that right now. Like my attention keeps going to that. And I feel like this person wants to talk to you. And I would not be surprised if you've already started receiving like 5D communication from this person, because I feel like somebody just wants to come through and just wants to talk to you, and just I think that energy might be spilling out in 5D as well. But no, 3D communication is coming through. That energy is coming through very, very strongly. And this person's going to come forward at least with some kind of an offering. It's not going to be a surface level conversation. There's going to be some kind of an offering. It would not be an outpour of a very long emotional message, but it will be something. That's the message that's coming through. All right, let me get you one message or one advice that wants to come through. Knight of Wands and Nine of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you know, maybe you've moved on. Maybe this connection no longer resonates with you. If so, all you have to do is let this person know. That's pretty much it. This person will let you go. If they feel that you do not want to choose them or you no longer align with them, you just have to let them know and they will completely accept it. This person, you know how if you say no to someone and then they'll fight for you, they'll fight to convince you. Yeah, this person's not like that. You know, if you don't want to be with them, you just have to let them know. They will let you go and they will wish you well. That's the energy that's coming through. If you do want this person, all you have to do again is to let them know when they do come in. All right, because sometimes you know, we feel that, oh, okay, there'll be another chance, or if I say no and then maybe they'll come back in another time. No, this seems to be a bit of a more of a final coming back from this person, because they have reached very, very secure masculine energies. That's why when they come in and if you say yes, they will do everything in their power to sustain this connection from a healthy masculine energy perspective. Gender doesn't matter, it's the energy that they're in. And if you say no, again, with secure masculine energies, this person is going to let you go. They're not going to come back and try harder from a place of insecurity or self-doubt. No, all that is done. They don't have that energy anymore. So there needs to be clarity on your end about what makes you happy, what feels aligned to you, what is it that you want for, because whatever you tell this person, you've got to be sure about it, because they will align with that energy. They're not going to force you to feel something else. They're just going to be very, very respectful of what you feel and where you are at and what you feel is alignment for you. All right? But this person's coming in, Pal 1. They're coming in, and this is fast-moving energy. All right? Very, very fast-moving energy. Because the transformation's already done. So the very short answer to your question is no, they have not moved on, and this person's coming in to talk to you. You're going to have a talk with this person. It's going to be slightly emotional. It's not going to be just surface level, but it's going to be about this person expressing themselves in a very, very grounded way. All right? Pal 1, I really hope that this reading helped you gain some comfort, clarity, and confirmation. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pal 2, for those of you who chose the Pal Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. Specifically for no contact and or separation situation, has your person moved on? Alright. I need more information, please. Some clarifiers, please. I feel like going on. Alrighty, pal two, let's see what we have here today, alright? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands, we have Justice, we have the King of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have Strength. Alright. I also have your Oracle cards. But yes, I just wanted to tell you that no, your person has not moved on, all right? I know that you might be worried about the answer, but the answer is no, your person has not moved on, all right? But I'll get your Oracle cards, we'll talk about it, okay? So we have the root chakra, we have grounding, all right? Then we have higher power, yeah, I did get that. And then we have Aryan Rod. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope I pronounced it correctly. Okay, my thoughts manifest my reality. We have smoky quartz. And we have misunderstanding. All right. Okay, so the answer to your question is no, your person has not moved on. With misunderstanding coming out here, with justice coming out here, I think that there might have been a disagreement between the two of you. I think that the situation might have been a little bit imbalanced between the two of you. Your person is starting to realize that there was an imbalance in this situation. Maybe there was a push and pull between the two of you. Maybe this connection started out with a very, very passionate beginning, and then maybe there were feelings and both of you didn't express. It led to misunderstandings. That's one way that this could have gone. Or it could have been that it might have just kind of instead of, you know, having a healthy balance of passion as well as emotions, I think that maybe over time this might have led to one side, just passion, and then your person not following through on showing you how they felt about this connection as well. So whatever it is, there was definitely some imbalance between the two of you, and that probably has what has led to this no contact between the two of you. Your person is they're quite affected by this no contact situation with the Four of Swords over here. I really think that they've been thinking a lot about what went down between the two of you. So even if you've not heard from this person at all, actually they've been thinking a lot about you. I would not be surprised if you've been getting a lot of their energy in your, like, around you, or just signs and synchronicities about them, like seeing their name everywhere, or you know, seeing things that remind you of them, because you're just so heavy in their thoughts that I feel it might be spilling over from 5D to 3D. All right, so if you've been looking at those, or if you've been seeing those signs and synchronicities, specifically their name and things that remind you specifically of them, yeah, that is a confirmation that they have been thinking about you, or they were thinking about you at that point in time. All right, so there's a lot of thinking that your person's going on. Definitely they have not moved on from you or this connection. Frankly, I think that your person wants to bring this connection back into 3D, and they want to manifest with the infinity symbol over here, with manifest over there. It feels like your person wants to bring this into 3D. They want to create it all over again, and perhaps this time do it in a way that aligns with both of you. So maybe mistakes were made on both ends. I am seeing that there was an imbalance, and there could have been, you know, your own, you know, things on your end that caused instability between the two of you. With 4 coming through, I mean, it's definitely union energy that wants to come through, stable union energy that wants to come through. Your person might not completely understand how to create that very, very solid foundation between the two of you, or how to bring it completely into 3D in a way that is firm, stable, long-term. Yeah, they might not know completely, but they're beginning to get there. You know, they're starting to think about it. They're starting to figure out ways on how to ground this connection. And it looks like communication's coming through with the 8 of Wands coming through. It looks like some action. Your person is definitely going to be taking some action because they're feeling very grounded at this point in time. I think that there is also kind of a redefinition of who they are as a person. What do they want for themselves? And the truth is, right off the bat, even before this connection even started out, this person has always wanted this connection. You know, I think that your person has always had that clarity that they want to be with you. They do want to spend time with you. They do want to help this connection evolve. But I think somewhere down the line, Your person may have forgotten that, or they may just have lost sight about what truly matters to them that could have happened. So now there's kind of like a shift in that, maybe your person is starting to redefine what or who they are first, and then who they are in a connection. How do they want to show up? So all of these are, things that your person's shifting, and it feels very, very grounded energy as well. I think that your person is, kind of stepping into energies where their thoughts are very, very strong at this point in time. And because of that, they will be taking action in 3D. And with higher power over here, I would not be surprised if there was divine intervention, and that's why both of you kind of had to go your separate ways and learn your lessons on your own. Because I think that if both of you had continued in the energies that both of you were in, it would have completely ended, with no opportunity for you both to come back together. So I would not be surprised if, you think back and see how things actually went into the no contact between the two of you. Maybe it wasn't just one thing, maybe it was multiple things, and then it just happened overnight, or it was such a shocker for the two of you for it to go. But usually when it happens like that, it's often divine intervention, so that both of you can go your separate ways, realign without hurting each other, so that there's an opportunity for both of you to come back together. So there's definitely some kind of protection of this connection that's happening over here. So don't blame yourself. I mean, we're going to get into advice and messages that want to come through for you, but don't blame yourself. I think that both of you had wounds that were kind of being triggered, that were kind of manifesting in a different way, kind of making both of you misalign. But you have this time right now to work on those and heal, so that both of you don't hurt each other. So take it as that, take this no contact as that. All right. And another message that's coming through is that this connection brings your person a lot of peace. Like, honestly, I think that they're very, very they're feeling incomplete without this connection in their life. Even with the Four of Swords coming through, even though they're tired and they just want to rest, but there's still something missing in their life, and they know that it is this connection, which is why they seem very certain about bringing this connection back to life, to do whatever it takes to fix what went wrong between the two of you, to bring balance between the two of you. And your person seems to be very, very sure about that at this point. I want to get one message or one advice that wants to come through for you. Tell you. Things are shifting, don't worry, all right? I think that both of you had to go through this cycle of being on your own, because there are certain lessons that both of you had to do or had to kind of go through on your own. And I think that if both of you were with each other, it might have, you might have stopped each other from growing. Yeah, don't worry, there is divine protection, all right? There is some sort of purpose for both of you to be together. There is going to be an opportunity for both of you to start again, this time with more stable ground, or this time doing it a little bit differently, a little bit keeping the future in mind, giving that step, the first step, a little bit more focus, so that both of you can build something that lasts. All right, so don't worry, this is a cycle that both of you were meant to go through on your own. All right, and it looks like you are both coming to the end of that cycle at this point in time. I would expect this person to reach out. It looks like communication. It looks like in-person communication, to be very honest with you. And it looks like this person wants to do something. Seems to be a little bit of a grand gesture, just to show you how much they care about you, how much they want this connection. And it seems to be also fast-moving energy as well. All right, closer, you're very, very close to the end of the cycle. That's the energy that's coming through to me. All right, pile 2? Okay, so this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.